Good evening and welcome to Bob Peverly Field, the home of your Edgerton Bulldogs. We are just moments away from the first pitch as the Edgerton Bulldogs welcome in the Archbold Blue Streaks. Quick look at Archbold from last year. They were 9 and 12 overall, 4 and 1 in the NWOAL, which was good enough for second in that league. Last year they did defeat the Bulldogs 2-1 back on April 26th. They are 1-0 on the year this year with a win against Ottawa Glandorf 7-4 this past weekend. Edgerton, this will be their first official contest of the season. Last year, finishing at 16 and 11 overall, 4 and 3 in the GMC, good enough for fourth place there. They did defeat Napoleon last week in a scrimmage that was treated much like a game. We'll be back here shortly as we're getting prepared for the national anthem, as this one is set to get underway here shortly.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Edgerton High School Board of Education and Administration, we'd like to welcome you to Bob Peverly Field, where it is sunny and 73 degrees. Tonight's season opening matchup is between the Archbold Blue Streaks and your Edgerton Bulldogs. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we live in the greatest country in the world with freedoms like no other. To honor America and in respect for all who have served our country to defend the freedoms we enjoy daily, please rise. Direct your attention to the flag for the playing of the national anthem.
Beautiful day here in Edgerton, sunny and 73. There is a decent wind blowing out to, I would say, the right to left as the outfield goes. Not going to help anyone a whole terrible lot as far as fly balls go today. We'll run through the starting lineups here. It'll be Trip Langendorfer will be catching for the Blue Streaks. As we hear from the PA announcer, Maddox Baker will be starting the game for the Bulldogs. Colin Short will be playing right field, batting third for the Blue Streaks. CJ Arroyo Thompson will be in center field. Ethan Bowman will be doing the pitching. Wyatt Klein will be at first base. Jace Bernath will be the designated hitter. He will be hitting for Isaiah Gracias, who is playing third. Joe Williams will be playing second base, and Max Burrows batting ninth will be playing left field. For your Bulldogs, Maddox Baker will be leading off and doing the pitching. Parker Eldon will be behind the plate tonight, batting second. Kellen Sanchez will be the shortstop, batting third. Noah Weaver at first. Bryce Schrader out in right field will be batting fifth. Miles Baker, the third baseman, will be batting sixth, followed by Brady Everetts in left. Mason Eldon in center. Mason Eldon is doing the catching. Parker Eldon will be playing second. And Tucker Curl will be in center field.
First at bat for the Blue Streaks, number 1, Trip Langendorfer.
So it'll be a slight change from the lineup we saw last Tuesday against Napoleon. Jackson Flower is out today, so Mason Eldon will get the nod behind the dish in this one. Again, just a beautiful day for baseball here in Edgerton, getting the regular season underway. Maddox Baker to kick things off. Fastball a little bit high. We saw Maddox in the first 2 innings of what you could refer to as a dress rehearsal against Napoleon last week. In every aspect except for name, it was a real game. Obviously, it doesn't count on the season, but it was treated just like a full game. As that one's drilled toward the third baseman, he gloves it, flips it over to first, and the first out of the game is recorded. Miles Baker, great job swallowing up that one and getting over to first base. It's the only difference in that scrimmage against Napoleon was kind of the length that you saw these pitchers go. Everybody was pretty much 2 innings. I'd have to think Maddox Baker's looking to extend and really capitalize on what he's put together on Monday. So it'll be Harrison Wise now as he takes a fastball upstairs for ball 1. It was a combined no-hitter for the Bulldogs on Tuesday against a pretty solid Napoleon team. Great sign of early pitching. So that one again upstairs, ball 2. Baker working methodically out of the stretch. Pumps in a strike 1. It'll be 2-1 now on Wise. Wise, the shortstop for Archbold, cuts on. Big swing there and miss. It'll even at 2-2 now. Both these clubs looking to improve on last season. Edgerton did that in a big way against Napoleon. Big breaking ball slipped out of the hand there perhaps, and the count is going to draw to full. Wise awaits the 3-2. Upstairs and a little outside, ball 4. Maddox Baker surrenders a walk there, as that'll bring up Colin Short now with a runner on first. Again, just a beautiful day to be starting the season. Had a game get canceled last Saturday. Pretty cold, but today, not so much. Beautiful day here in Edgerton. As that one gets away from Eldon, it'll go to the screen, and Wise will advance 90 feet on the wild pitch from Baker. Edgerton in their maroon home jerseys, Archbold in the powder blue aways. In there, swing and miss. Good pitch there by Baker to get back to an even 1-1 here. Archbold with a base runner early. Not a lot of traffic faced by these Edgerton pitchers in their limited season so far. As he takes off to third, foul ball back behind the dish. Wise, good jump there. Perhaps picked up on a little tendency early as he was headed to third. It'll be 1-2 now on Colin Short. Not really. Parker Eldon staying around second, not exactly holding him on. That one's out and out of the glove. Eldon doesn't get too far. Be a runner on second with 1 away here in the top of the first inning. Baker deals. That one way upstairs. Breaking ball not working early here for Baker. That's 2 that he's kind of let, just not really much break, kind of gets over up around the head of the batter. So we'll do it at a full count. Fastball swung on, hit hard, right in the gap. Bryce Schrader ranging over, not going to get there in time. And now the runner hung up at third. As Schrader kind of fumbled it with the ball out there and right. He got there pretty fast, but kind of fumbled with it. I think Wise thought maybe Schrader was going to get there and make a catch. That's the only reason he did not come around to score, is he was held up to see the ball down. So it'll be runners on the corners with one away as CJ Arroyo Thompson digs in. That one in there. Throw down to third. Cut off by Sanchez. Nothing out of Wise, as he is pretty wise and hangs up at third. So kind of a defensive indifference there, trying to catch the guy on third sleeping. So it'll be second and third with one away. Count is 0-1. That one catches the outside corner. Good location for that one. Baker quickly ahead on Arroyo Thompson, 0-2. Big pitch coming here. You can get 2 outs, you're feeling all right. Any ball in play is probably going to score a run. Another breaking ball up near the head of the batter. Hopefully Baker can get that kind of locked in as the game goes on. That's I think about every breaking ball he's thrown has end up about the same location. Doesn't have a good feel for it here early. The 1-2 now. Swung on, fouled back behind the plate. We'll go again. Again, Archbold defeated Edgerton last year in this same matchup, 2-1, low scoring affair. But there's been a lot of traffic early here in the top of the first. Baker with the 1-2 delivery. Good location, a little outside. Arroyo Thompson not fooled, doesn't chase there. We'll go again at 2-2. Infield playing standard depth. Not trying to prevent a run here early. That one on the ground toward the second baseman, Eldon. He gloves, no play at the plate. Flips to first to record the second out. So Arroyo Thompson does his job as Archbold is on the board.
Next at bat, number 7, Ethan Bowman.
So it'll be Ethan Bowman now with a similar chance with a runner on third. 2 away now as Baker able to work from the stretch. Right down the middle, cut on and missed by Bowman. It'll be 0-1. You know, thinking back to that one hit that Archbold's had out to right field, the wind might have played a factor in that. It might have pushed it out of the reach of Bryce Schrader. As that one is taken inside, it'll even at 1-1. Flag pretty much straight out there in right field, so wind could come into play, as it usually does this time of year. Just a little bit high, says the behind the plate umpire. It'll be 2-1. Great to see a lot of activity this time of year. The track full out beyond the outfield. That one on the ground towards Eldon at second. He'll field it and flip to Weaver at first to record the third out of the inning. Blue Streaks plate 1 in the top of the first. We head to the bottom as the Edgerton Bulldogs come to bat for the first time. Today's game is brought to you by Siebenthaler Construction Company of Eden, Ohio, your general contractor and authorized Nucor builder. Siebenthaler Construction offers pre-engineered metal buildings, commercial, residential, farm, custom designs, and pole buildings. Give Siebenthaler Construction a call today at 419-636-3173.
Baker.
Good to have a little music today here in this one. Walk-up songs for the Bulldogs are on deck all afternoon as Maddox Baker digs in to get the Bulldog half of the first inning started here against Ethan Bowman. Cut on and missed, a little outside, and he'll be behind 0-1. As that one's grounded towards first, Wyatt Klein gloves flips to the pitcher. Good defensive play there by Bowman to get over there in time. As Maddox Baker is retired, they'll be one away.
Parker Eldon.
Parker Eldon batting second here for the Bulldogs. With one away, it'll be a right-on-right matchup. Bowman fires that one down in the dirt for a ball. Again, Bulldogs without Jackson Flower today. Is that one a little inside, 2-1. No word on if he'll be out for more than just today. Hopefully we get him back as soon as we can, especially his presence behind the plate. As Parker Eldon is quickly ahead, 3-0 now. Looking to be the first Bulldog base runner. That one inside, a 4-pitch walk. Puts Parker Eldon on first for Kellen Sanchez now.
Number 8, Kellen Sanchez.
So Sanchez gets the call from the third base coach as he digs in. Sanchez, a .411 hitter last year, led the team in average as he takes a fastball upstairs for ball one. 26 RBIs, 37 hits for the Bulldog shortstop. Looking to improve on those numbers as a junior this year as he takes low inside corner, caught for a fastball. It'll be 1-1. Sanchez, again, one of the few juniors on this senior-heavy roster, one of 4. So definitely looking to capitalize while they have all of these seniors this year. As count now is 2-1 as breaking ball missed a little low. Eldon not a huge lead over there at first. Sanchez again taking outside. It'll be 3-1 now. Eldon only 3 stolen bases last year, so not a huge stolen base threat. Bulldogs trying to work from behind here, down 1-0 as Sanchez takes a walk, back-to-back walks from Bowman. So it'll be Noah Weaver now with runners on first and second, one away here in the bottom of the first. Big chance for Weaver here if he can get something going. Bowman from the stretch. Just missed a little outside and low, perhaps. Pretty tight zone so far today. Noah Weaver batted .238 last year. Had RBI last Tuesday against Napoleon, one of the 2 runs the Bulldogs scored. As he drills that one toward the shortstop. Chance at 2 here. Flip to second. On to first in time to record the double play. Excellent defense by the Blue Streak. Strands 2 for the Bulldogs as they had 2 walks. Noah Weaver grounds into a double play. We head to the top of the second.
Looking to transform your home's interior? Call Ivan Contracting, your trusted team for quality interior construction work. From kitchen and bathroom remodels to flooring, drywall, painting, trim, and complete interior renovations, Ivan Contracting delivers craftsmanship you can see and results you can love. Whether you're updating one room or reimagining your entire space, we bring experience, reliability, and attention to every detail. Make your vision a reality with Ivan Contracting. 419-905-3777. Ivan Contracting, built right from the inside out.
Getting set to kick off the top of the second here is Wyatt Klein for the Blue Streaks after they scratched across the run in the first. Maddox Baker back to work here from the stretch, empty base paths. Breaking ball in there, called strike one. That's the best his breaking ball has looked today. Brady Everett's playing nearly at the wall out there in left. 305 is the fence, 340 in center, and 305 in right. As that one catches the outside corner. Great location there. Baker ahead 0-2. Again, what he did so excellently last Tuesday was locate the 0-2 fastball. As that one comes in inside, no chance at an offer there for Klein. So he'll look to attack here at 1-2. Swing and miss on the outside. He got him to chase. Excellent strikeout there from Baker.
Next at bat, number 10, Jace Bernath.
So it'll be Jace Bernath in for the Blue Streaks. He is the designated hitter. As Baker deals a little high there, ball one. With one away. Pretty decent crowd out today for the home opener for the Bulldogs. Again, excellent weather. That one got him. That might hurt too. That was on the midsection. As it'll be a free pass for Jace Barath.
Next at bat, number 4, Joe Williams.
So Joe Williams now for the Blue Streaks. Maddox Baker had a 3.14 ERA last season, over 35 2/3 innings of work, the second most out of any pitcher for the Bulldogs. That one rides inside a little bit as well for ball one. Baker going to try to have to fill up some of those innings that were lost in last year's senior class. Swing and miss there, evens it at 1-1. Bernath, not really any lead to talk about over there at first. As Baker checks him and throws over. Good move, but as I was saying, Bernath was not more than a step and a dive off the bag. He was back in easily. The offering to Williams. Swung on, back into the fence, and foul. That one might have got out. So it'll be 1-2 now. On the Blue Streak second baseman. Baker checks the runner and fires. Good breaking ball there, just rode a little high. You want to be careful leaving those up like that. Again, Baker hasn't had total control of the breaking ball so far in this one. Love to see him, as the innings carry on here, get that pitch working. That one rides inside, narrowly misses Williams. Now he's worked a full count. It'll be 3-2 with one away here in the top of the second. Blue Streaks nursing that one-run lead. Baker fires. Outside, ball 4, says the home plate umpire. Another free pass. Joe Williams will head down to first. So it'll be Burrows, the 9-hitter, looking to flip this one over to the top with runners on second and third with just one away. Parker Eldon staying relatively close. Again, not much of a lead from Bernath, as that one is hit foul over the first base dugout. And a lot of activity over there on the track today, so best of luck to all the Edgerton athletes who are running track this year. Baker fires inside. Seems like he's missing mostly inside, which not a terrible place to miss. But he's surrendered a couple walks and a hit by pitch so far. That one a little low. It'll be 2-1 on Max Burrows. Baker shaking off Mason Eldon behind the plate. Not your typical catcher. Jackson Flower out today. Swung on, fouled back, out of play. It'll be 2-2. Look ahead at the rest of the schedule this week. Bulldogs travel to Liberty Center tomorrow and welcome in Montpelier for 2 on Saturday. That one grounded softly to short. Sanchez going to have to hurry. Not in time. Infield single for Max Burrows. That was just a softly hit ball. Kellen Sanchez was playing fairly deep. Had to run a long way to go get that one. And no matter how hard he throws, it was great accurate throw, great clean play on the ball, but he was not going to get there in time. So it'll be an infield single to load the bases, flip to the top of the lineup. It'll be Trip Langendorfer grounded out in his first plate appearance. Again, Liberty Center tomorrow for the Bulldogs, 2 with Montpelier on Saturday. That one hit hard into center field. Brady Everett's ranging over. Makes the grab, but that's going to score another run. Trip Langendorfer doing his job, put that one deep enough that, was it Jace Bernath able to score from third.
Next at bat, number 23, Harrison Wise.
So the walks continue to haunt. That's 2 that have come around to score. Excuse me, that was a hit by pitch, actually, Bernath was. He came around to score, a walk the other run. So it'll be 2-0 Blue Streaks now. Cut and miss by Wise. Runners on second and third. 2 away, though. Trying to work out of this top of the second inning. Baker fires, swing and miss there. Good pitch as Wise is behind 0-2 now. He walked, and he would have been the run scored in the top of the first. Swing and miss, struck him out. Good pitch there by Baker to notch his second K of the afternoon. But the Blue Streaks played another run. It'll be 2-0 as we head to the bottom of the second inning.
Today's game is brought to you by Carpet Unlimited of Defiance and Blakesley. Carpet Unlimited is here to serve all of your flooring needs, whether that be carpet, vinyl, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl planking, or ceramic tile. They also install custom-built showers and sell furniture too. Stop by at 215 North Clinton Street in Defiance or 223 Washington Street in Blakesley, or give them a call at 419-782-5330. Again, that's 419-782-5330. Carpet Unlimited, family owned since 1977.
Number 34.
We're back here in the bottom of the second. Bryce Schrader, the right fielder, up for the Bulldogs as they trail the Blue Streaks 2-0. Just opportunistic hitting. I wouldn't even say hitting. They only have one hit, the Blue Streaks, but they've played it 2 runs. As Schrader grounds that one up the middle towards Wise at short, flips it over, no problem to retire Bryce Schrader for the first out here in the bottom of the second.
Next at bat for the Bulldogs, number 21, Miles.
So that'll bring Miles Baker up to the plate now. But as I was saying, that the Blue Streaks only have one hit, but they've had a sac fly come to the plate. They've taken advantage of a hit by pitch and a walk, and they're ahead 2-0 as Baker flies that one on the infield. Might be a tough play. Made it look easy. Isaiah Gracias over there at third. Glove that one off to the side for out number 2. So 2 pitches, 2 outs for Ethan Bowman. An efficient inning so far. Brady Everett's trying to throw a wrench into that as he steps in for the first time today. Breaking ball, good breaking ball, but nonetheless misses outside for ball 1. Brady Everett's one of the seniors, many seniors on the team, takes ball 2. Everett's batted .231 last season as there's a called strike 1. Everett's played in 19 of the 27 games last year. As he fights that one off the inside, it'll be 2-2 now on the Bulldog left fielder. Aggressive bats so far for the Bulldogs. See what Everett's can do here. That one swing and miss in the dirt, gloved by Langendorfer. So the Bulldogs go down in order in the bottom of the second. We'll head to the top of the third. Blue Streaks 2, Bulldogs 0.
With an independent insurance agent, you can be sure that you will have the opportunity of getting the coverage that fits your needs. Working with Bruce Ivan from the Foltz Insurance Agency gives you the one-on-one opportunity to find the best policy for your individual needs. Individual appointments allow Bruce to listen and understand your needs and assess the type of policy that you are looking for. Bruce works with multiple companies with coverage options for auto, home, renters, farm, and business, but also allow for personal service that is close to home. You can contact independent agent Bruce Ivan with the Foltz Insurance Agency by phone at 419-581-1582 or 419-399-5292 or by email at bruce@foltzins.com. We look forward to earning your trust and working with you to cover all of your personal and business insurance needs.
We want to thank you for joining us here today on the first regular season game stream of the year. We'd love it if you would join us here on Saturday at 10 a.m. for the first pitch of Game 1 against the Montpelier Locomotives. We'll just be streaming Game 1. That'll be the only other stream this week. We're very thankful for all the support we've had so far this year, and we would love if you would continue to share this stream. We want to reach as many people as possible and provide this opportunity for all Bulldog fans. So Baker, that one flied out into right field. Bryce Schrader running over, makes the grab on the run. He came a long way to get that one. That was Colin Short, flew out for the first out here in the top of the third. This will be Arroyo Thompson now. He grounded out but produced an RBI in his lone plate appearance so far today. That one on the ground in the hole. Nobody's going to get there as Schrader's going to be the one that comes up with it. That one, Weaver thought about going for it for a second. Eldon was just too far away. And that one squeaked out into the outfield for a single. Kind of in no man's land there. I mean, either one of them would have had to go a long way to get that ball. So it'll be the Blue Streaks pitcher, Ethan Bowman, now at the plate. Now, we don't have access to Game Changer, something that we might need to work out as the season goes on. We'd love to share, the pitch count that Baker's at. But we don't have access to that today. I would have to think he's putting in a lot of work so far in this one for being only the third inning. So, with it being the full real game of the year, curious to see how long he's going to go in this one. As he pumps in a strike there, it'll be 1-1. So C.J. Arroyo Thompson getting the signs from the third base coach to stretch that lead. Get a little bit bigger. Looking maybe to see a steal attempt as Bowman faces the 1-1 count. As he does, he takes off. Eldon. The throw down, not going to be in time. C.J. Arroyo Thompson, as he thought about going to third, but good job by Tucker Curl to play back up out in center. Kind of feel that steal coming. I think they knew their guy was faster. Mason Eldon, a solid catcher behind the dish. Maybe they were just testing him out, see what he's got. As now Arroyo Thompson stands on second, as that one sky high in the air. Parker Eldon camped out under it, will make the grab for the second out of the inning. So it'll be Wyatt Klein now for the Blue Streaks with two-way, runner on second. Looking to keep their streak going. They plated a run each in the first two innings. Maddox Baker looking to shut them down here in the third, hold them to a donut on the scoreboard. Again, Bryce Schrader playing pretty shallow. Brady Everett's out in left, as that one will wake up the camera. Is playing pretty deep in left field. So kind of staggered is the outfield. As it'll be 0-1 on Wyatt Klein now, two-way. Baker trying to get out of this inning. Here, the top of the third. He deals. Breaking ball, hammered out into center field, over the head of Tucker Curl. He came in before he had to go back. That'll plate a run for Archbold. As he digs for third, the throw by Sanchez, going to be in time. Missed the tag. Hard hit ball. Got over the head of Tucker Curl in center. Did a good job to track it down to relay to Sanchez. Excellent throw by Kellen Sanchez. Miles Baker could just not get the tag down. Should have been out number 3. As Archbold scores another run on the RBI triple from Wyatt Klein. Love to see your defense pick your pitcher up. I mean, that run's going to score either way, but if you can get out of this inning, that's the bigger thing there. I don't know. Klein kind of put a shifty slide in there, and Baker just wasn't able to get him. Good slide, and maybe a little rushed over there was Miles Baker. As now it's 1-1 on Jace Bernath. Swing and miss for strike 2. Bernath was hit by a pitch in his last at-bat. Baker shaking off Eldon behind the plate. One misses upstairs, 2-2. Still have not seen great command of that breaking ball from Maddox Baker. Something we certainly saw, albeit 2 innings of work against Napoleon, but he was dialed. Those 2 innings were pretty much flawless. That one fouled out of play. We'll go again at 2-2. 2 outs here in top of the third. Archbold doing a good job of opportunistic hitting so far. There's a good breaking ball, but good job by Bernath to foul that one off. That was, kind of the first time we've seen a really well-executed curveball from Maddox Baker today. So hopefully he can find a little something with that. That one runs inside. It'll run the count full with two-way. Runner on third is Wyatt Klein after he drove in a run. Tucker Curl noticeably deeper after that one went over his head. As that one is drilled out into right field. Bryce Schrader not moving a whole lot as he camps out under it and makes the grab for the third out of the inning. So an RBI triple scores another run. They've scored runs in each of the first 3 innings. Has Archbold. They lead it 3-0.
Today's game is sponsored by Outlaw Armory and Ammo. Stop by Outlaw Armory and Ammo today, the area's only full-service gun store with guns, safes, silencers, ammo, and more. Give them a call at 567-808-5001 or stop by at 154 North Michigan Avenue in Edgerton, Ohio.
We're back here in the bottom of the third inning. Bulldogs trailing the Blue Streaks 3-0 as Mason Eldon now comes to the plate for the first time today. The only Bulldog base runners is a pair of walks back in the first. Looking for their first hit still here in this one. Ethan Bowman doing a good job on the mound for the Blue Streaks. If anything, it seems like his velocity might have ticked up a little bit as this game has went on. Right-hander working the extreme first base side of the rubber. That one runs in on Mason Eldon to bring the count to 2-0. That one hit hard out in the outfield, up in the air. Colin Short ranging over in right field, makes the grab over the shoulder. So there'll be one away for Tucker Curl. Another one of the many seniors on this Bulldog roster. Looks to get things started. Little offensive life maybe for the Bulldogs as he takes upstairs ball one. If anything, the wind has been variable. At times it's pretty strong, other times it's almost nothing. As that one right down the middle, 1-1 now. Makes it hard to judge. You know, remarked on the defensive alignment in the outfield for the Bulldogs. Pretty much the same thing for the Blue Streaks as Curl takes inside. Right fielder playing awfully shallow. Center field about normal depth. And left field pretty much almost back to the wall out there. As Curl lines that one very softly to the pitcher, Ethan Bowman. And he is retired. Good play there by Bowman to come out of the delivery and catch that one. That one got past him. Curl might have had a chance. He's got decent speed. Could have got down to first. But Baker, the left-handed hitting leadoff man, will climb back in. He grounded out in his first plate appearance. He takes a strike on the outside third. It'll be 1-1. Bulldogs trying to get some offensive life here. Is that one way inside? Skipped off the ground. It'll be 2-1. Hitters count here. You'd love to see favorable count. Love to see Maddox Baker take a swing at one if he gets one in the zone. Seems like that middle half of the lineup was pretty aggressive for the Bulldogs. Everyone else not so much. Nothing to hit there as Baker will face a 3-0 now. Bowman deals. Way outside. Baker aboard with a walk will bring up Parker Eldon.
Next at bat for the Bulldogs, number 5, Parker Eldon.
He gets the signs from the third base coach. 2-away. Bulldogs trying to eat into that 3-0 lead Archbold has built here in the bottom of the third inning. Throw over. Gets away from the first baseman. Baker takes off. He's got a chance at 3. And he is held up. I don't know. He might have had a chance there. They were just getting to that ball as Baker was rounding second. But, you know, you're top of the lineup here. Good hitter in Parker Eldon with 2 away. You don't want to risk Baker getting thrown out. So he advances on the wild throw over. Has a decent lead. Nobody holding him on. As that one swung on, it's going to be in fair territory. Chance to get it as the first baseman just out of his diving reach. Wyatt Klein, great effort over there. Had a chance at it, but could not come up with the diving play. So new life here for Parker Eldon. Again, Maddox Baker pretty fast out there. You would think anything that touches the outfield grass would yield the Bulldogs their first run of the afternoon. Bowman facing traffic here. That one cut on, foul. Eldon did a good job of squaring that breaking ball up, but just could not come up in play there. Shortstop holding Baker on second. 2 away here in the third. That one driven up the middle. That one's going to get down. Maddox Baker coming home. The throw Over the head and into the fence. The Bulldogs are on the board. Parker Eldon, RBI single to bring home Maddox Baker. First run, first hit for the Bulldogs. It'll be 3-1 now. So Eldon trading places with Baker on second. They're still 2 away. Nice at bat there from Parker Eldon. Fouled off a couple. Was able to connect on a really solid hit ball out there to center field. And with 2 away, Baker was running wild. He was home. The throw way off target. Didn't matter. He was going to be there in time anyway. So Kellen Sanchez looking to do more of the same here. Right down the middle, called strike 1. Parker Eldon would think he'd have enough speed as well if Sanchez puts this one on the outfield grass. That Eldon would be able to make it home. Breaking ball on the ground towards short. Eldon kind of in the way. Good job by the shortstop to field that one just in time. Sanchez was flying down the baseline as Harrison Wise was able to record the out there. Bulldogs do get a run on the board off the RBI single from Parker Eldon. It'll be 3-1. We head to the top of the 4th inning.
CertaPro Painters is a proud supporter of Edgerton Athletics. From residential, commercial, or agricultural painting, CertaPro has you covered. From that tall ceiling to kitchen cabinets or steel buildings, CertaPro Painters know how to get the job done. They paint all types of siding from aluminum, wood, vinyl, hardy, and more. Call them at 260-494-1412 or go to CertaPro.com to schedule today. Calling CertaPro is never a swing and a miss. Good luck to all the athletes in today's game.
Pretty good game, even better day for it here in Edgerton at Bob Peverly Field. Blue Streaks leading 3-1. Edgerton able to score a run there off their first hit. Parker Eldon, RBI single. As we are in the top of the 4th inning now, it'll be foul ball off the end of the bat. Maddox Baker working now in his 4th inning. Got to wonder what his pitch count is up to. See how long he's going to go in this one. Love to see him go all 7, but it's early in the year. That one fouled back out of play. Be 0-2 now. Baker working from the stretch. There's that breaking ball. He just has not had a feel for that one today. All of them seem to be riding high and inside. Something to watch. Hopefully, as the season goes on, he gets a better feel for that pitch. Called strike 3, outside corner. Great location as Maddox Baker puts down Joe Williams looking.
Next at bat, number 22, Max Burrows.
Bring up the 9-hitter, Max Burrows. 3 strikeouts so far from Baker. So 1 away here in the 4th. Burrows inside, takes strike 1. And good location there. Burrows singled in his lone at bat of the afternoon. Good breaking ball there. I like that a lot better than what we've seen so far, but does not find the strike zone off the end of Mason Eldon's glove behind the plate. That one hit hard up the middle. Tucker curl over, makes the grab, no problem. Well-read ball out there by the center fielder to get the second out here in the top of the fourth. Baker looking for an efficient inning. Hasn't had one of those yet this afternoon. Surrendered 1 run in each of the first 3. It'd be huge to go 3 up, 3 down. As that one sky high up in the air, Weaver camping out under it, should be no problem, and it's not. So 3 up, 3 down. Good inning there from Maddox Baker. We'll head to the bottom of the fourth. Bulldogs looking to keep that offense rolling. They trail the Blue Streaks 3-1.
Today's game is brought to you by Siebenthaler Construction Company of Eden, Ohio, your general contractor and authorized Nucor builder. Siebenthaler Construction offers pre-engineered metal buildings, commercial, residential, farm, custom designs, and pole buildings. Give Siebenthaler Construction a call today at 419-636-3173.
Bulldogs look to keep their offense alive as Noah Weaver will be up here in the bottom of the fourth. Weaver batted .238 in 100 plate appearances last year for the Bulldogs. All 27 games he appeared in. As they look to cut into that 3-1 lead. And good clean baseball here today. No errors either side.
Next at bat for the Bulldogs, number 25, Noah Weaver.
Weaver trying to get something rolling here. He grounded into a double play his first time around, so he takes the ball high. And pretty good crowd, both sides, Archbold and Edgerton fans. Can't blame them as Weaver takes inside for ball 2. It's been up and down, up and down. Hopefully this is finally what breaks spring. We can get to better baseball weather. Swung on over the head of the third baseman. That one's going to be in there for a good hard hit single for Noah Weaver.
Next at bat for the Bulldogs, number 34.
So it'll be Bryce Schrader now, with Noah Weaver standing on first. Want to see maybe we play a little small ball here as Schrader gets the sign from his third base coach. In a tight game like this, any run matters. Weaver not a huge lead over there at first. Schrader awaits the 0-0. He squares the bunt, can't get it down. Good location if you're Bowman. If you're expecting a bunt there, throw that fastball high. Those are hard pitches to get down. As Schrader climbs in 0-1. Let's see if he's going to go with a bunt attempt again. His body language says yes, but he does not. Swing and miss there. He's quickly behind 0-2. So that first pitch may be his only chance at a bunt. He'll be swinging away with 2 strikes. Weaver stands on first. Breaking ball just misses outside. Great location from Ethan Bowman. He's worked the whole game for the Blue Streaks. One, two. Swing and miss down in the dirt as Schrader is down on strikes. So it'll be Miles Baker now with a chance. One on and one away. Just 3 remaining games this week for the Bulldogs. Pretty light schedule, as that one's called strike one on the outside third. Hopefully they can get in tomorrow's game as well as Saturday. A lot of rain in the forecast. We will be at Saturday's game 1 of the doubleheader against Montpelier as Baker cut on inside 0-2. Again, game 1 of the Montpelier doubleheader. First pitch at 10 o'clock this Saturday. Bowman fires the 0-2. Check swing. Did he go? No, says the field umpire. That one pretty far inside. Baker able to hold off. That time he did go around. Check swing there, half-hearted breaking ball. Got him. So the leadoff hit by Noah Weaver, 2 retired in a row, brings up Brady Everett's with 2 away here in the 4th. Swing and miss, going after that first pitch. It'll be 0-1 on the Bulldog left fielder. Noah Weaver, not a huge lead over there. Good breaking ball there. Did not fool Everett's and was not far enough inside. It was too far inside, excuse me. So it'll be 1-1. Cut on and missed. 1-2 now. Everett's a .231 hitter a year ago. Just in 19 games. Able to just get a piece of that one. Good job by Everett's to fight that one off. We'll go again at 1-2. 2 away. Noah Weaver, the leadoff single. Trying not to leave him stranded out there. That one hit hard toward third. Gracias Fields throws over. Wyatt Klein able to hang and throw a little off. So that will be the leadoff hit squandered there for the Bulldogs. They still trail 3-1. We're going to head to the top of the 5th inning.
Today's game is brought to you by Carpet Unlimited of Defiance and Blakesley. Carpet Unlimited is here to serve all of your flooring needs, whether that be carpet, vinyl, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl planking, or ceramic tile. They also install custom-built showers and sell furniture too. Stop by at 215 North Clinton Street in Defiance or 223 Washington Street in Blakesley. Or give them a call at 419-782-5330. Again, that's 419-782-5330. Carpet Unlimited, family owned since 1977.
Harrison Wise is the leadoff man here in the top of the 5th inning. Maddox Baker out for his 5th inning of work. Went 1-2-3 in the 4th. His first time doing that. this afternoon. Archbold looking to build on their 3-1 lead. That one hammered, but foul. Noah Weaver trying to get there in time. Out of play. Good effort there by the Bulldog first baseman. Again, pretty good defensive afternoon, both teams. But, not a lot of balls been put in play. I mean, it's week 1 of the season. Bats probably not going to be as live as they normally would be. First time maybe seeing live pitching in a game. So that'll be a ball down in the dirt, 1-1. Harrison Wise 0 for 1 today with a walk. That one flied out towards right field. Schrader goes back, then forward, and makes the grab. Solid defense out there by the right fielder so far today. Short 1 for 2. He singled. As Baker digs in. Cut and miss there. I'm aware the camera is not perfectly lined up. We're going to try to fix that here in a second. Bear with me as we work through this. Baker, ball outside, 2-1 now. Outside for ball 3. Looking for a more permanent solution to the camera setup that we have. Looks to be okay right now. We'll get it adjusted as we transition in between innings here. Called strike 2. Good pitch there on a 3-1 count with 1 away. Again, coming over here to Edgerton for the first time this year. That one's hammered out into the left. Brady Everett's not going to have a chance at that one as it rolls to the fence. Most likely going to be a stand-up double for Colin Short. Was ripped down the line. Everett's didn't have a chance at getting over to that one. So again, this just being our second game of the year, haven't got the setup fully worked out as Coach Mike Gillen's going to head out to talk to his pitcher. Looks like we're going to be seeing a pitching change. After 4 1/3, Maddox Baker, his day will be over. I would have to imagine that's going to be a pitch count thing as he's thrown a lot of pitches so far. We don't have an exact number, no access to game changer. But a pretty good day so far. It'll be Miles Baker's little brother taking over on the bump for the Bulldogs. Doing quick numbers here. Baker gave up 3 runs, all of them earned, struck out 3, and gave up 5 hits, perhaps. Whoops. I think 4 total hits on the day will be assigned to Maddox Baker. As we'll step aside as Miles Baker, the freshman, continues to loosen. Looks like Sanchez going to slide over to third. Maddox Baker going to go to short. We'll be back in 60 seconds as Miles Baker continues to warm.
Today's game is sponsored by Outlaw Armory and Ammo. Stop by Outlaw Armory and Ammo today, the area's only full-service gun store with guns, safes, silencers, ammo, and more. Give them a call at 567-808-5001 or stop by at 154 North Michigan Avenue in Edgerton, Ohio.
So again, Miles Baker in to replace his older brother, Maddox Baker. Baker worked 4 1/3 today. And that's pretty typical. I mean, we're in the first week of the season. His pitch count had to be getting up there. So Coach Gillen deciding to pull him out as Baker deals just a bit outside, ball 1. Did see Miles last Tuesday against Napoleon. He pitched a scoreless 7th inning. That one way inside, ball 2. The Ethan Bowman 0 for 2 on the afternoon. Excuse me, that is CJ Arroyo Thompson at the plate. He's worked a 3-0 count, first hitter for Miles Baker. He works from the stretch. That one in there, called strike 1. Again, the defensive shift. Kellen Sanchez slid over to third. Maddox Baker now at short. That one hammered out into deep left field. That one might have a chance. That ball is gone off the press box for a home run. CJ Arroyo Thompson, a 2-run shot out to left field on a 3-1 count. He had the green light, and he took it. That'll add 2 runs for the Blue Streaks. They extend their lead 5-1. That's got to be disheartening if you're Miles Baker. First batter in. First real high school. Hopefully he can bounce back here as the bases are now cleared. Maddox Baker on the hook for one of those runs. Miles Baker for the other. That was just a shot. Not sure where it landed. It hit the press box as Miles Baker throws that one down in the dirt. We saw a lot of promising things out of Miles, certainly last Tuesday as a freshman, come out and throw a shutout inning. So hopefully, as that one is fouled back off the fence, I'm really looking forward to see what he can do. Being a freshman, being the only freshman on this team, hopefully he can, continue to build confidence, build up those innings, and we can see a lot more of him this season. Breaking ball there misses. 2-1 now on Ethan Bowman. That one fouled back out of play. 2-2 now with 1 away. Wind might have certainly been a factor in that 2-run blast. That one is up in the air, going to be foul as well. So good battle here from Ethan Bowman. Bowman 0 for 2 this afternoon. He faces a 2-2 from Miles Baker. That one off his leg, foul ball. Baker has quite a high leg kick. He's a real tall kid, and he gets that front leg up there pretty high. Working the direct middle of the rubber. As he deals a 2-2. Ball just missed a little bit inside and low. Be a full count on the Blue Streaks pitcher, Ethan Bowman. That one right down the middle. Good job by Bowman to foul that one off. He's having a heck of a bat here. Seen a lot of pitches. Have to think Miles Baker probably got a long leash here in this one. He should be able to finish out this game. Doesn't matter how many pitches it's going to take. That one foul, but maybe playable? No. The at-bat continues for Ethan Bowman. Miles Baker trying to finish him off to record his first out. This one away here in this inning. Missed just upstairs. Ball 4. Ethan Bowman really worked a good at bat there. Bring Wyatt Klein. He had a triple down the left field line in his last at bat. It's interesting how Miles Baker is standing up there. He's working from the stretch, but the way he, kind of just stands there before getting into his windup, looks like he's in the windup. There'll be a runner on first with one away. Blue Streaks 5, Bulldogs 1. Again, just a beautiful day for baseball. That one hammered foul. It's going to be out of play. Off our roof. 1-1 now, the count on Wyatt Klein. Again, he was 1 for 2 on the afternoon with a triple. Not really much of a lead over there by Ethan Bowman. Hardly anything at all. Right down the middle, called swing and miss, excuse me. We're 1-2. Good breaking ball. Good off-speed pitch by Miles Baker. As the runner takes off, breaking ball misses. Good throw, just not in time. Breaking ball would have been outside. It would be a stolen base for Ethan Bowman. First of the afternoon. Second. Maybe second stolen base for the Blue Streaks. Swing and miss. Way to come back and get that out, Miles Baker. Good pitch there. There'll be two away as Klein goes down on strikes.
Next at bat, number 10, Jace Bernath.
Bernath now at the plate, 0 for 1, has a hit by pitch. Came around to score one of the Archbold Blue Streaks 5 runs. Runner on second. Miles Baker looking like exchanging signs with Mason Eldon. Make sure they're on the same page, as that one's in there, called strike 1. As he awaits the 0-1. That one's going to get past Eldon. The runner taken off to third is Bowman. He's going to be in there no problem on the pass ball. So it'll be a runner on third now with 2 away. Baker kicks and fires the 1-1. That one in there, hit hard. Out to right field. Bryce Schrader corrals it. It'll be an RBI single for Jace Bernath, as the lead swells to 6-1. Joe Williams, 0 for 1 strikeout. We get a big gust of wind there. That one gets away from Eldon. It's going to be another pass ball, as Bulldogs defense starting to wear here in this one. And just 1 out away from ending this inning. As it now, score stands 6-1. Joe Williams waits the pitch. Cut on and missed. Good pitch there by Baker. It'll be 1-1. Hope that home run doesn't take all the momentum out. Bulldogs were able to get a run across. Felt like it might have been shifting the momentum a little bit toward their favor. Certainly back toward Archbold now. That one misses upstairs, 2-1. I think Sanchez probably getting the nod tomorrow. Start against Liberty Center. As Baker deals downstairs, ball 3 now. It's a big pitch here. Doesn't want to give up the walk. You have to think if you're Edgerton coaching staff, you want to leave Miles Baker in here. You don't want to use anyone else today, as that's going to be ball 4 for Joe Williams. As that is going to bring out Coach Mike Gillen. Talk to Miles Baker at least. As we will step aside, we will be back in 30 seconds. See if we're going to have a pitching change.
CertaPro Painters is a proud supporter of Edgerton Athletics. From residential, commercial, or agricultural painting, CertaPro has you covered. From that tall ceiling to kitchen cabinets or steel buildings, CertaPro Painters know how to get the job done. They paint all types of siding from aluminum, wood, vinyl, hardy, and more. Call them at 260-494-1412 or go to CertaPro.com to schedule today.
It's not going to be a pitching change for the Bulldogs. Head coach Mike Gillen just out to talk to the youngster, being a freshman. Maybe just calm him down a little bit. Say, hey, this is your game. You're owning the rest of this one. I'm going to let you ride. Just get you some experience. There's going to be another time where we're going to call on you and we're going to need you. That is a fly ball in the infield. Should end the inning. Parker Eldon makes the grab, and the visit to the mound seemingly works as they record the third out there. A 2-run blast and an RBI single. Plate 3 runs in the top of the 5th, Bulldogs looking to answer as we head toward the bottom of the inning.
Today's game is brought to you by Siebenthaler Construction Company of Eden, Ohio, your general contractor and authorized Nucor builder. Siebenthaler Construction offers pre-engineered metal buildings, commercial, residential, farm, custom designs, and pole buildings. Give Siebenthaler Construction a call today at 419-636-3173.
So we're back here at Bob Peverly Field. Bulldogs trail 6-1 to the Archbold Blue Streaks. Trying to get that offense rolling is Mason Eldon as he takes upstairs ball 1. Flew out his first time around, only his second at bat. As he hits that one hard, but right to the first baseman, Wyatt Klein, gloves it, jogs over, and Mason Eldon grounds out. It'll be Tucker Curl, the 9-hitter now. He's looking to get something going, possibly get on base here, flip it to the top of the lineup, and you'll be in good business if you're the Bulldogs. Swing and miss there for strike 1. Ethan Bowman now getting in a groove, working fast. Tucker Curl no more than stepped into the box, and that one was on its way to him as he takes upstairs 1-1. That one up back foul. Be 1-2 on the center fielder, Tucker Curl. And Ethan Bowman really in a groove here. He seems to have found his groove, and as breaking ball called strike 3. Great pitch there by Bowman. Gets Tucker Curl looking. So now we head to the top of the lineup with 2 away. Maddox Baker. The lone lefty in the Bulldogs lineup, trying to get something going here. He's the one run scored for the Bulldogs today as he takes outside ball one. His walk, followed by Parker Eldon's single, as that's called strike one. It would be the only time the Bulldogs have scored today. Trying to get something going. As that one hit softly, going to be fielded by the pitcher and thrown over to first. Good defensive play by Ethan Bowman. He's really firing on all cylinders. Bulldogs down to their final 6 outs. The score 6-1, headed into the 6th inning.
Looking to transform your home's interior? Call Ivan Contracting, your trusted team for quality interior construction work. From kitchen and bathroom remodels to flooring, drywall, painting, trim, and complete interior renovations, Ivan Contracting delivers craftsmanship you can see and results you can love. Whether you're updating one room or reimagining your entire space, we bring experience, reliability, and attention to every detail. Make your vision a reality with Ivan Contracting. 419-905-3777. Ivan Contracting, built right from the inside out.
As we enter the top of the 6th inning, a defensive substitution for the Bulldogs. Carter Gibson out to replace Tucker Curl in center field. So Miles Baker back on the bump for his 2nd inning of work. He'll face the top of the Blue Streaks lineup in Trip Langendorfer. Had a ground out, sac fly, RBI so far today. Couple of ground outs as well. 0 for 3, but with an RBI. As Baker deals the 1-0 upstairs again, 2-0 now. Baker working from the windup. That one going to be outside quickly, 3-0 now on the Archbold leadoff man. Especially early in this game, walks did haunt the Bulldogs. I think a walk, 2 walks, and a hit by pitch came around to score, as that one is in there called strike one. Talking about a 3-1 game maybe, if not for those couple. That one hit hard down the left side line, but foul. It'll be a full count now on the Archbold Blue Streaks catcher. Baker rocks and fires. Just inside, ball 4. Baker seemed to have composed himself pretty well after surrendering the home run last inning. And he's kind of, gives up the walk there, but seeming to be pretty well in control. Wise now digging in for the Blue Streaks with a runner on first, nobody away here in the top of the 6th. As Baker looks over. Not really much of a lead over there by Langendorfer. No need to waste a throw. As he checks the runner again and deals. That one on the ground. Going to be a tough play as Baker fields it. in fair territory, flips to Noah Weaver at first. No chance at 2 there. Honestly, good play to get 1. I mean, you've got the runner bearing down on you. You're trying not to get in his way, trying not to, cause interference. Good job by Baker to calmly field that one, flip it to Weaver to record the first out of the inning. So it'll be short now with the runner on second, 1 away, as the clouds have certainly rolled in here in Edgerton. That one up and out of play, foul ball. It's pretty sunny when we started. Thick cloud cover now. Still warm. Still very thankful that it's, up near 70 degrees today. Couldn't ask for better weather. If we get the rain to hold off the rest of this week, that would be even better. As the 0-1 on its way from Baker. A little low. Good leave by Colin Short. He's 2 for 3 with a single and a double. No action in either bullpen so far today. That one outside will be 2-1. You got to think that Miles Baker is going to finish this one out, especially if, Bulldogs continue to be 5 runs behind. That one, foul ball. Good hang there by Mason Eldon. Hung on to that foul ball. Nobody in the Archbold pen stirring either, so this one might be Ethan Bowman's to the end. He's working a 1-hit, 1-run outing through 5. Baker deals. That one hit hard, just past Sanchez. Brady Everett's the relay, not going to get there. Off the glove of Sanchez. That was just ripped out there to left field, Brady Everett's good job of getting it in. Just got past Sanchez. I don't think they were having a chance at getting the runner cut down at home either way. As Short collects his 3rd hit of the afternoon. As Mike Gillen, now they are going to make a pitching change. Looks like Noah Weaver heading in to exchange gloves, so we'll have a defensive shift as well. But we will hear a word from one of today's sponsors, and we'll be back in 30 seconds.
Today's game is brought to you by Carpet Unlimited of Defiance and Blakesley. Carpet Unlimited is here to serve all of your flooring needs, whether that be carpet, vinyl, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl planking, or ceramic tile. They also install custom-built showers and sell furniture too. Stop by at 215 North Clinton Street in Defiance or 223 Washington Street in Blakesley. Or give them a call at 419-782-5330. Again, that's 419-782-5330. Carpet Unlimited, family owned since 1977.
It'll be the right-handed senior Noah Weaver taking the mound for the Bulldogs here in this one. Miles Baker slides over to third. Kellen Sanchez going out to right. Bryce Schrader will come in. And Jacob Steffes enters the game at first base for the Bulldogs. Trailing 7-1 with 1 away. Noah Weaver trying to collect the last 5 outs here defensively for the Bulldogs. He will be facing CJ Arroyo Thompson. He had the 2-run blast last time at the plate as he takes strike 1 on the outside third there. Runner on first, 1 away for Noah Weaver. Throw to first, not going to be in time. Good move there by Mason Eldon behind the plate. But Colin Short does a good job of sliding back, paying attention. So it'll be 1-1 now on Arroyo Thompson. We've seen what he can do in the last at bat. That one inside. Did it get him? No, I don't think so. Awfully close. No contact there. That'll send Colin Short down to second, though, on the wild pitch. Be 2-1 now. Weaver checks the runner. Fires. One a little low, ball 1. Be 3-1, 1 away. Like to see this one not get out of hand if you're the Bulldogs. That one hammered out to left field. Brady Everett's ranging over, up over his head. Can't make the play. That's probably going to score a run as he rounds third. Headed home. Had a chance. Good relay there. From Everett's to Baker to home to Parker Eldon. Might have had a chance if it was a force out. But another hit for CJ Arroyo Thompson that goes off the wall. It'll be 8-1 now as he trades places with Colin Short. It'll be a runner on second with 1 away. 8-1 your score. Certainly a change in weather. All cloudy now. Temperature dipping just a little. As there's cut and miss. Good first pitch by Noah Weaver. Looking to record his first out here in the top of the 6th inning. That one hit softly to Miles Baker at second. He checks the runner, at third. Good play there by the freshman. Made sure to take his time, check the runner, Arroyo Thompson at second, threw on to first. There's 2 away now. That was, high IQ play there by the third baseman. Miles Baker, good job. So it'll be 2 away now as Wyatt Klein climbs in. He's 1 for 3 this afternoon. Pickoff attempt, had a chance. Good move there by Noah Weaver, but he will be back in time. Parker Eldon doing a good job of hanging around out there. Klein waits the first pitch of his at bat. In there, just inside, gets away from Mason Eldon, but he does a good job of getting over there. No advance from the runner. So it'll be a 1-0 count. That one hit high out of play. We'll go again at 1-1. Bulldogs trying to keep this a 7-run game. Try to not let things get out of hand. That one hammered up the middle to Gibson out in center. Doesn't read it great. Throw in, not going to have a chance at the plate. So it'll be an RBI single for Wyatt Klein. It'll be 9-1 on the 9th hit of the afternoon for the Blue Streaks. Bulldogs at this point just hoping to play to the 7th. If they give up 2 more, they might be down to their final 3 outs. Pretty big lead over there by Klein at first. 2 away. Weaver deals. That one right back at the camera. Wake up. It'll be 0-1. Bernath hit by pitch and has singled today. He's 1 for 2. Again, big lead by Wyatt Klein. That one hammered out to right field. Sanchez ranges over and makes the grab for the third out of the inning. Bulldogs surrender a couple more runs, 3 in the bottom at the top of the 6th. They trail 9-1, trying to get that offense going. We'll be back in 60 seconds for the bottom of the 6th inning.
With an independent insurance agent, you can be sure that you will have the opportunity of getting the coverage that fits your needs. Working with Bruce Ivan from the Foltz Insurance Agency gives you the one-on-one opportunity to find the best policy for your individual needs. Individual appointments allow Bruce to listen and understand your needs and assess the type of policy that you are looking for. Bruce works with multiple companies with coverage options for auto, home, renters, farm, and business, but also allow for personal service that is close to home. You can contact independent agent Bruce Ivan with the Foltz Insurance Agency by phone at 419-581-1582 or 419-399-5292 or by email at bruce@foltzins.com. We look forward to earning your trust and working with you to cover all of your personal and business insurance needs.
Take a quick moment to thank today's sponsors, Siebenthaler Construction, Carpet Unlimited, Ivan Contracting, Bruce Ivan with the Foltz Insurance Agency, Outlaw Armory of Edgerton, Ohio, and Serapro Painters of Fort Wayne. Thank you all for your sponsorship and your support of Bulldogs baseball. Looks like we have several substitutions maybe for the Blue Streaks out there defensively. It'll be a 9-1 deficit. The Bulldogs trying to get something going. Held to 2 hits so far as Ethan Bowman has pitched a gem this afternoon. He continues work with a ball inside 1-0. Eldon 1-1. He's got 1 hit for the Bulldogs today as well as a walk. RBI for the only run the Bulldogs scored. That one hit back foul. This is a guy you'd like to see his bat get going this year. At a 179 last season. As that one is hammered out into left field. Going to be a tough play. Makes the grab. Good play out there by CJ Arroyo Thompson, I believe. We don't, not for sure. Barely able to get to that one. Nonetheless, it will be 1 away for Kellen Sanchez. 0 for 1 with a walk. He takes inside ball 1. Again, not sure what Ethan Bowman's pitch count is, but got to think he's in pretty good shape. No action in the Blue Streaks bullpen as that one misses upstairs, ball 1. Bulldogs down to their last 5 outs here. As Bowman deals. That one hit softly, foul. Sanchez behind 1-2 now. Again, Kellen Sanchez led the team last year with a .411 batting average. Looking to build on that, have another good offensive year this year. As that one misses outside. Bowman deals. That one in there, called strike 2. This will be a full count for Kellen Sanchez with 1 away, trying to get the offense rolling. As he fights that one off, going to be a tough play for the third baseman. Not able to come up with the pick is Wyatt Klein over there at first. Isaiah Gracias had to hurry and throw a little low. So it'll be base runner with 1 away for Noah Weaver. As Sanchez reaches on the error, will be assigned to the first baseman, Wyatt Klein, for the first error of the day. Pretty clean baseball as Weaver takes strike one. Yeah, really, the only first error of the afternoon, either team. Sanchez, big lead at first. Has that good block by Trip Langendorfer there. Way to get down on that one. Save the pass ball. Save Kellen Sanchez from certainly advancing 90 feet. Weaver waits. Good breaking ball there from Bowman. We called strike two. I think he's trying to go the distance in this one. Not sure what Archbold's schedule looks like the rest of the week, but they seem pretty confident in their guy to go all seven. As Sanchez ducks back in just in time from the pickoff move. So Noah Weaver, one of the two hits today, had a hard hit ball out to left field. Trying to do something like that again here. As that one golfed on the grass. Going to be a tough play. Kicked around. Sanchez headed to third. The throw, not in time. Good base running by Kellen Sanchez. That was just, it was going to be a near impossible play to throw Weaver out over there at first. Isaiah Gracias kind of kicked that one around, had to go chase it, and Sanchez took advantage. So be runners on the corners. The infield hit, I guess you would say, for Noah Weaver. His second hit of the day. So it'll be Bryce Schrader digging in, still hitting after being taken out defensively. So he drills that one down the right field line, but foul. Bulldogs trying to get something rolling here. They trail 9-1. Great opportunity here. Bryce Schrader puts it in play. Deep fly ball on the outfield grass. Probably scoring a run. That one right up the middle. Barely misses Bowman as that will score a run. Good hit by Bryce Schrader. Right up the middle. I mean, Bowman had to duck out of the way of that one.
Next at bat for the Bulldogs, number 21, Miles Baker.
So another hit for the Bulldogs will bring it to 9-2 now. As Miles Baker digging in, runners at first and second are Noah Weaver and Bryce Schrader. That one just misses outside, ball one. Curious to see now. A little more pressure on Bowman. Still has a comfortable 7-run lead. He deals upstairs to Miles Baker, 2-0 now. Baker, the lone freshman on the team, trying to get something going. As that one misses outside, ball three. So it'll be a 3-0 count. Playing catch-up baseball here, you're down 7. You're hoping he's taking all the way here. Not much of a lead by either base runner. That one catches the inside corner for strike one. Noah Weaver on second, Bryce Schrader at first. Nobody holding them on either. As Bowman deals, called ball 4. Baker headed to first base on called ball 4. Golden opportunity for Brady Everett's here. His team down by 7, bases juiced. Again, still no action in the Archbold bullpen. They've got plenty of guys in there on the dugout, but no movement yet. Same for Edgerton. Brady Everett's great chance here with 1 away, bases loaded. He takes a called strike 1. Put something in play here. Good base hit. Might yield 2 runs. Cut that 7-run lead maybe. As he swings on one high and inside, it'll be 0-2. He's quickly behind. Batted .231 a season ago. Did the senior left fielder. As that one, great block by Trip Langendorfer. He's doing a solid job behind the dish tonight. That's, this inning, 2 solid blocks he's had. He's went down and got those. Saved a run on that one for sure. Brady Everett, the 0-2. Swing on the ground. not going to be able to make the play. Bryce Schrader held up at third. Noah Weaver will come in to score. It's station to station for the Bulldogs as their offense starting to get going here.
Next at bat for the Bulldogs, number 12, Mason Eldon.
So we'll call that a hit for Brady Everett's. Isaiah Gracias did get a glove on it, but he really wasn't going to have a play over at first. So we'll call that an infield hit for Brady Everett's. Mason Eldon 0 for 2. He's got a good chance with bases loaded again as he backs out of a ball high and inside for ball number 1. Be 9-3 now. Your score is that one misses outside ball 1. If you're Archbold, you thought Bowman was going to finish this one out no problem, but the Bulldog offense coming alive late here in this one. Called strike 1. Good take there by Mason Eldon. He batted .255 last year, played all 27 games. So he takes another strike on the breaking ball there. 2-2 now. Big moment here in this one. Can the Bulldogs keep riding that momentum? Ooh, just missed with the breaking ball low. Everyone kind of held their breath there for a second. Big moment as it's a 3-2 with one away, bases loaded. Eldon needs to put this one in play. Called ball on the inside. They walk home a run, and that's enough to bring out the Archbold coach. Probably going to be the end of the day for Ethan Bowman, as their lead has shrunk to 5 runs. Curious to see what they do here. Yes, they will. Looks like the third baseman, Wyatt Klein, heads into the dugout to switch gloves. Going to bring the right fielder in, Colin Short, to play first, perhaps. Excellent day by Ethan Bowman. Just Bulldog offense kind of got going late here. You know, maybe a little first game nerves if you're second game nerves if you're the Archbold coach. Didn't want to let this one get out of hand. Still 9-4, 5-run lead, but bases still loaded with one away. So believe it will be first baseman. Is that Wyatt Klein out there? Yeah, number 9. Wyatt Klein comes on to pitch as he warms. We'll hear from another one of today's sponsors.
Today's game is brought to you by Siebenthaler Construction Company of Eden, Ohio, your general contractor and authorized Nucor builder. Siebenthaler Construction offers pre-engineered metal buildings, commercial, residential, farm, custom designs, and pole buildings. Give Siebenthaler Construction a call today at 419-636-3173.
So Wyatt Klein on the pitch here in the bottom of the 6th. The Bulldog offense coming alive. They had 2 hits up to this point. They've notched 3 hits in this inning alone, along with the 2 walks. Leaves it with the bases loaded. Miles Baker on third. Brady Everett's at second. As Carter Gibson, in his first at bat of the day, takes a ball high. Looks like we've got a pinch runner, Corbin Wilson, on at first. It's 9-5. Bulldogs trying to cut into this lead as there's called strike 1 on Gibson. Able to score 3 runs so far in this one. Got to capitalize on this bases loaded situation here with only 1 out. Gibson swing and miss, strike 2. Archbold defense playing Standard depths. Same for the outfield. Nothing, doesn't seem like panic mode for sure. Just getting a little more tense as that one misses wildly outside. Miles Baker coming to the plate. Not going to be a throw. That will plate another run on the wild pitch from Wyatt Klein. Brady Everett now stands at third. Corbin Wilson, the pinch runner, at second. So the lead cut down to 4. Again, you're not seeing panic out of Archbold. Tension, perhaps, you know, especially with the pitching change, but they don't seem panicked yet. Cut on and missed. Carter Gibson goes down on strikes.
Next at bat for the Bulldogs, number 4, Maddox Baker.
So Maddox Baker now digging in. He's got a runner on second and third with 2 away. He's 0 for 2 this afternoon. That one misses outside. The left hitter, right-handed pitcher matchup here. I mean, we're talking about a completely different ball game. If Maddox is able to put this one in the outfield, you know, Brady Everett scoring for sure. That one fouled back for strike 1. If Baker's able to find outfield grass here, probably scoring 2 runs, and then it's only a 2-run deficit. Whole different ball game than when we started this inning. It already is. Bulldogs scoring 4 so far. There's a pitch, and that one in there called strike 2. 1-2 on Maddox Baker. Batted .362, good enough for second on the team last year as far as average goes. That one on the ground, going to be tough play. Good scoop over there by the first baseman. Retires Baker on the ground out. Bulldogs strand 2, but they score 4, making this one a ball game. It'll be 9-5 as we head into the top of the 7th inning.
CertaPro Painters is a proud supporter of Edgerton Athletics. From residential, commercial, or agricultural painting, CertaPro has you covered. From that tall ceiling to kitchen cabinets or steel buildings, CertaPro Painters know how to get the job done. They paint all types of siding from aluminum, wood, vinyl, hardy, and more. Call them at 260-494-1412 or go to CertaPro.com to schedule today. Calling CertaPro is never a swing and a miss. Good luck to all the athletes in today's game.
We're back here in the top of the 7th inning. Blue Streaks leading 9-5. That lead narrowed down to just those 4 runs. Good offensive bottom of the 6th for the Bulldogs. As Noah Weaver works his 2nd inning as that one is tapped foul for strike 1. Noah Weaver came on in the bottom of the 6th. Let up a few runs before recording those outs. This one, we still got a game going on here. Good breaking ball there, just missed. And the first time we've seen that out of Weaver so far today. As both teams down to their final 3 outs. That one misses upstairs for ball 1. Ball 2, excuse me. 2-1 now. Weaver deals. Good. Pitch there. Big swing and miss. It's 2-2. Weaver rocks and fires. Called strike 3. Sat him down on a wicked bender. Great pitch there by Noah Weaver to record the first out here in the 7th.
Next to bat number 22, Max Burrows.
So it'll be the 9-hitter for the Blue Streaks. As that's in there, called strike 1. Noah Weaver kind of finding a groove here as he's getting going on his first clean inning. He came in the middle of the last one. Always changes the mindset of a pitcher. Good pitch there. Just missed a little high, perhaps. Weaver didn't see a ton of work last season. Just 5 1/3. As the count now goes to 2-1. Had a 0 ERA for that matter over those 5 1/3 innings. 0 ERA nonetheless. Is that one right back to him? Good catch there by Noah Weaver to record the second out. If he wasn't awake yet, he is now.
Next to bat number 1, Trip Langendorfer.
So it'll be the leadoff man for the Blue Streaks, Trip Langendorfer. His 5th at bat of the afternoon. He's 0 for 3 with a walk. Does have an RBI. Breaking ball misses badly there. It'll be 1-0. 1-2-3 inning would be huge here for the Bulldogs. Keep their momentum going. So they had a pretty good, their best offensive inning last inning. As that one is on the ground. Going to be a tough play. Miles Baker charging, throws in time. 1-2-3 they go. We head to the bottom of the 7th. Down to their last 3 outs. Bulldogs trail 9-5. It'll be Eldon Sanchez Weaver when we return.
Looking to transform your home's interior? Call Ivan Contracting, your trusted team for quality interior construction work. From kitchen and bathroom remodels to flooring, drywall, painting, trim, and complete interior renovations, Ivan Contracting delivers craftsmanship you can see and results you can love. Whether you're updating one room or reimagining your entire space, we bring experience, reliability, and attention to every detail. Make your vision a reality with Ivan Contracting. 419-905-3777. Ivan Contracting, built right from the inside out.
Parker Eldon, the 2-hitter, up for the Bulldogs here as we head to the bottom of the 7th. Down to their last 3 outs, they trail by 4. Wyatt Klein, the relief pitcher in for the Blue Streaks. He came in last inning as the Bulldogs found their stride offensively, scoring those 4 runs to cut into this lead. You know, for a minute, it looked like we might not be playing 7 innings today. The Bulldogs were down 9-1. All signs pointed to Ethan Bowman finishing them off no problem. But the bats came alive for the Bulldogs. They battled back and given themselves a chance here in this one. They'll have 3 outs to work with, right in the heart of the order to get things started. But it's been the back half, you know, kind of the middle part of the lineup that's found the most success today for the Bulldogs. Most of their hits have come from the middle of that order. So Parker Eldon, 1 for 2 with a walk so far. He'll get it going here in the 7th. Love to have you back here on Saturday, 10 a.m. First pitch for Game 1 of the doubleheader against Montpelier. But we've got a good one on our hands here to finish off first. Wyatt Klein deals upstairs, ball 1. Parker Eldon takes. Thank you for the support so far. Your viewership means a lot to us here. Love to have you through the rest of the season. We'll be broadcasting all the home games this year. Parker Eldon ahead 2-0. You're playing catch-up baseball, hoping leadoff walk is huge. It's 3-0. He's taken all the way here. Wyatt Klein in his second inning of work. Right down the middle, strike one. Began the day, it was very sunny. We were cruising through innings like no other. I think we were in the fifth inning in less than an hour. As that one is hit in the air, not going to get out of play, might have a chance, and they collide. Did somebody catch it? They did! Wow, scary play out there. The right fielder and the second baseman collide. But the second baseman, I believe Joe Williams, hangs on to that one. Excuse me, the right fielder hung on to that one. That's a scary play. They were full speed. Can't believe they hung on to that one. Would have been fair if it fell. But Bulldogs down to 2 outs. Glad to see everyone's okay. As Kellen Sanchez now at the plate for the Bulldogs. He has walked and reached on an error today. Came around to score a run. As he's ahead 1-0 here. Called strike one now, 1-1. Bulldogs don't complete this pretty amazing comeback here. It's say a lot. They fought. They didn't lay over and die. As that one is a little high, 2-1. You know, Archbold, a lot bigger school, a lot of more talent to recruit from. Good to see Edgerton hanging in with them here today. Again, it was 9-1 at one point, and we thought we were getting out of here early. But Edgerton able to find their bats, crawl back into this one. That one misses outside. Sanchez has worked a full count now. Pretty good pitching. You know, Archbold beat the ball around a little bit there as Sanchez hits that one hard. Kind of the same spot out there. Foul. Out of the reach of the right fielder. So he'll do it again at 3-2 with one away. Again, started the day awfully sunny, and the clouds have certainly rolled in. Sun perhaps starting to dip down as it does this early in the year. Sanchez awaits the 3-2. Hit hard up the middle. Going to be in no man's land. Tough play. That one drops in for a hit. Good piece of hitting there by Kellen Sanchez. Kind of put it between the center fielder and the shortstop. Shortstop was closer, but would have had to make a, running over the shoulder grab. So Sanchez is aboard with 1 out. No Weaver. Only Bulldog with multiple hits. He's got 2 so far in this one. Here's a called strike one. His day didn't start on a high note, grounded into a double play. That was back in the first, kind of stopped all Edgerton offense after that for a few innings. But he's really put together a nice game. Has that one off the end of the bat. It's 0-2 now on Weaver. He's got those 2 hits to lead the Bulldogs and has pitched 2 pretty good innings here in relief. Has no Weaver. But he's behind 0-2 with Sanchez on first. 2 outs to work with. Upstairs, ball 1. Bryce Schrader in the on-deck circle. As the throw over, Sanchez able to get back in time. Weaver awaits the 1-2. Klein takes a long, hard look at Sanchez at first. He inches closer to second. Breaking ball misses. Throw back to Sanchez. Not going to be in time. Throw off target. He's got to be careful. He's got to realize he's getting a bigger lead over there, but his run really doesn't matter. I mean, they're down 4. You can't get picked off. As Weaver, good hold there. He wanted that one, but it was high. Great discipline by Noah Weaver. He's worked the count full now. Back-to-back full count at bats for the Bulldogs. This is what you want to see late in these innings. Swing and miss, struck out. Noah Weaver goes down on strikes.
Next at bat for the Bulldogs, number 34, Bryce Schrader.
So Bryce Schrader is the last, represents what could be the last out in this one. 2 away, 9-5 your score. Kellen Sanchez standing on first. That one misses inside. Ball 1. Schrader, a strikeout, a ground out, and a single so far today. He kind of got the rally going there last inning, as he cuts on and misses that one. 1-1 now. Sanchez not too much of a lead over there at first. Breaking ball misses outside. 2-1 now on the right fielder, Bryce Schrader. Klein deals inside. Schrader gets out of the way of that one. Bryce batted .273 last year in 14 games. Had a pretty good summer as well for the Acme team. Hits that one hard right back at the Edgerton dugout, as they send someone out to grab that one. Another full count. 3-2-2. Sanchez will have a head start if he chooses to, as the first baseman walks away. On the ground, in the hole. Good backhanded play by the shortstop. Good defensive play to retire Bryce Schrader and end the game. Good play over there by Harrison Wise on the backhand. So that's the end of the game. We'll shake hands. Your final score, Archbold Blue Streaks 9, Edgerton Bulldogs 5. Those 9 runs came off of 9 hits for the Blue Streaks, 1 error in the field, 4 hits for the Bulldogs, and no errors out in the field. Maddox Baker started the day. He surrendered a run in each of the first 3 innings. Miles Baker came on in relief, and Noah Weaver made an appearance as well for the Bulldogs. So decent pitching, better offense by the Blue Streaks. They put together some nice hitting. If anything, the Bulldog offense is what did them in today. They had it going in the first, didn't play any runs, and then they went dormant for the next 5 innings. Only really came alive there in the 6th, where they scored 4 runs. But it was good to see them, show a little fight. Looked like it might have been an early game ender. Run rule was a thought there for a second, but they were able to battle back, put some runs on the board. Decent game all around for them. Thank you so much for joining us here at Blakesley Broadcasting. We will be back here Saturday at 10 a.m. for the first pitch. We'll be broadcasting Game 1 of the doubleheader with Montpelier. Thank you for joining us, and have a good evening.